suspense continues over what the Maharashtra cabinet will look like now. Here on India Today, we're getting you the inside track on the cabinet expansion. India Today has accessed the Mahayuti power formula. The Mahayuti is the alliance of the BJP, Shinde Sena and the Ajit Pawar NCP faction. What we're hearing is that Ajit Pawar's NCP will get 4 berths. 5 berths, cabinet berths, will be reserved for the Shinde Sena and the BJP. Chief Minister Eknath Shinde reportedly has spent the whole night pacifying MLAs who are on his side, and his loyalists are all right now lobbying for cabinet portfolios. Now, the Chief Minister reportedly has said that the portfolios will be allocated only after the expansion happens, but there is already a fight that's broken out between the allies. Ajit Pawar has made it very clear that he wants to be the minister in charge of Satara, of Pune as well. Ajit is also batting for Chhagan Bhujbal, for Dilip Walse Patil, as well as for Mushraf, all of them to get plump portfolios. He is in fact batting for finance, energy, water and housing berth. And these are the biggest, some of the most powerful portfolios essentially in the Maharashtra cabinet. So there's a fight that's broken out right now, particularly over the finance portfolio. Both the Shinde Sena and the BJP are refusing to give that particular portfolio to the Ajit faction. So we'll have to see what really plays out at the end and who wins this Mahayuddha over the cabinet expansion. Ritwik Balekar is joining us with more details on this. Ritwik, what are you picking up from your sources? Has there been any sort of settlement reached between the allies on who gets what?
Seems so, and the deadlock continues on Maharashtra expansion and also portfolio allocation, because after a late night meeting between the trio, CM Eknath Shinde and both the DCMs Ajit Pawar and Devendra Fadnavis, what has come out now as per sources is that CM Eknath Shinde is very firm on announcing portfolio allocation.
Okay. Ritwik, I'll just come back to you. My apologies. Mahesh Tapse of the NCP backing Sharad Pawar is joining us on this broadcast. Mr. Tapse, good morning. We're putting out details right now of the fight over cabinet portfolios. What do you make of this? Ajit Pawar is digging in his heels, saying we want the maximum berths, but the BJP and the Shinde Sena are saying there's no way we'll hand them over.
Well, the BJP and the Shinde government seems to have put themselves in a reverse, thereby inducting NCP leader Ajit Pawar and other 8 legislators and inducting them as ministers. After 10-11 days also, there has been no allocation of portfolios and ministers are sitting idle with practically no work to do. I think CM Shinde is very adamant that he will not part with cream portfolios to Ajit Pawar ji and other ministers who have taken oath, despite the resolution moved against it by NCP Supremo Chandra Pawar ji. So this definitely has not gone well. There was no need for the BJP to break the NCP party. They were not short of any numbers. They were well above the majority mark in the Maharashtra legislature. But this has also come as a surprise to the Shiv Sena led faction, Shiv Sena faction led by CM Eknath Shinde ji, and his entire premise of taking a high moral ground for breaking away from the Uddhav Thackeray government only because of Ajit Pawar, who did not allocate resources or did not allocate development work to the Shiv Sena MLAs. He has taken a backbeating, and he seems to be extremely embarrassed for a very simple reason that BJP, without taking him into confidence, has straight away inducted Ajit Pawar and other 8 legislators from the NCP, and now everybody is sitting without any portfolio. 17th July, the monsoon session of the Maharashtra legislature will start, and still till now, even after 11-12 days, no allocation of portfolios happened. This is a real reverse gear from the BJP regime in Maharashtra.
Do you believe then, in your view, Mr. Mahesh Tapse, that this induction of the Ajit Pawar faction and the fight that we're seeing right now could actually break the Mahayuti?
It can break Mahayuti because the moral high ground which Shinde Sahab was taking does not hold true anymore. And now he will be answerable to the very people. If you remember, I think just a couple of days before the induction in Madhya Pradesh, Honorable Prime Minister said that NCP is a corrupt party. They did a 70,000 crore irrigation scam, banking scam, and lo and behold, within 3-4 days, Ajit Dada was inducted in the cabinet. So what moral ground does the BJP have now to go to the electorate of Maharashtra and ask for votes? What moral ground does CM Shinde have now to go to the electorate of Maharashtra and ask for vote for his faction? let me assure you that the Mahavikas Agadi under the leadership of Pawar Sahab, Uddhav Thackeray and Nana Patole of the Congress is intact. We are there to support each other. We are there to uphold the constitution and the democratic tradition of the country.
All right, Mr. Mahesh Tapse, thanks for joining us here on India Today with your view. I'll bring in Ritvik Balekar back on this broadcast. Ritvik, my apologies for interrupting you earlier, but go ahead. You were telling us about what you're picking up from your sources.
So the sources are telling us that CM Eknath Shinde is very firm on announcing portfolio allocation only after cabinet expansion of the vacant berths that are lying vacant. And as Mahesh Tapse said that after almost a week of taking oath, DCM Ajit Pawar is demanding portfolio allocation for his ministers, his 9 ministers on priority. However, BJP is willing to push expansion post Assembly's monsoon session due to greater number of hopefuls and disgruntled MLAs. So this deadlock doesn't seem to end now, and we have to see that how these three parties would reach the consensus about portfolio allocation and expansion.
All right. Thanks, Ritvik, for joining us with those details.